Today we're exploring a section of iPhone features that you may have overlooked because of their name. There are some really cool hidden technologies hidden inside the accessibility settings that could enhance your user experience. We'll delve inside some of the lesser-known iPhone accessibility features that anyone can use. Let's get started. Last week I was listening to music with my noise-canceling AirPods, and I missed the doorbell ringing. But thankfully, my iPhone alerted me because I had previously enabled sound recognition. Here's how it's done. Open Settings, Accessibility, Sound and Name Recognition, then select Sound Recognition, tap Sounds, and scroll through the various built-in sounds that your iPhone will listen for. You can toggle on as many of these as you like. In this particular case, select Doorbell, toggle this option on, then select the alert tone that you would like to receive. You have a number of choices. After this, you can go back and set up other sounds, like a custom appliance, or if you have a custom doorbell and you need to train it to hear it. In my experience, for custom sounds, it's easier to record these sounds on another device so that you can play it back 5 times to train it for that custom sound. In either case, once your iPhone has detected a particular sound, it will notify you on your screen and by your chosen alert tone. In a noisy restaurant over lunch, I use the Live Listen feature to hear my friend's voice clearly through all the hubbub by using my AirPods. Here's how to set it up. Swipe down from the top right edge and open Control Center. Click Add a Control and search for Live Listen. Select it, click in the open space. With at least one AirPod in your ear, tap the Live Listen icon. Place your phone on the table or near the sound source, and Live Listen uses the microphone from your phone, not from your AirPods. Once you have Live Listen activated, there's one more setting that will benefit you in a noisy environment. In Accessibility, scroll down to Audio and Visual, Headphone Accommodations, toggle that setting on, scroll to the bottom, and you'll see Transparency Mode. Toggle that setting on as well, and look for Ambient Noise Reduction, and adjust that slider also. And at the very bottom, you'll see Conversation Boost, which is also worth toggling on. Speaking of Live Listen, you can enhance it further by using this next feature. There are tons of practical uses for live captions. If you're learning a new language, it helps you see and follow every word as it's spoken. Watching an old movie without subtitles? Turn this on and you've got captions instantly. It's great in noisy places too, like restaurants, where you can read what your iPhone hears in real time. And of course, it's also a big help for anyone who is hearing impaired. It's one feature with endless uses. This is located in Settings, Accessibility, Live Captions, and then toggle on Live Captions. Once you're using it, you can click the double arrows on the right to open it up full screen. And you can click the ellipsis that gives you the ability to copy captions, or you can click the hide button, which will move it over to the left so that you can do other things on your phone while it's running. But you can tap and hold on that while it's off to the left and slide it around wherever you like on the screen and reopen it from there. So it's very flexible. There are a number of languages supported now with live captions, and those are listed at the bottom. Also, while it's running, you can click the down arrow beside the microphone and click Pause Listening if you like. You can also add quick access to live captions in Control Center by clicking Add a Control, search for Live Captions, and add it to Control Center. The Live Captions feature is also available for your Apple Watch and is integrated with the Live Listen function on your iPhone. I didn't mention it earlier, but Apple has actually categorized each of these settings into 6 different categories within the accessibility section of settings. Those sections include vision, physical and motor, hearing, speech, accessories, and general. The first 3 tips we covered were all in the hearing section. This next tip is in the general section at the bottom. As you're watching this, you may think, Mike, I don't need this, but I have a friend who does. Then click that share button and share it with them. I like having a larger text size in my Mail app versus the smaller text size in my Messages app so that I can have more messages on the screen at the same time. That's the beauty of having the ability to change the text size per app. Depending on what works best for you, you get to make the choice. Open Settings, Accessibility, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you will see Per App Settings. Now you have the option to add any app you prefer to have a custom text size. Just click Add App and choose an app, and then add it to the list. Select the app, select Larger Text, and from there you can actually make it larger or smaller. When I'm driving, I like to listen to my phone read me long emails. It's a game changer. That's what I love about this next feature. Go to Settings, Accessibility, and in the top section, Vision, go to Read and Speak, and toggle on Speak Screen. Now you can swipe down with 2 fingers from the top of the screen to hear the contents of the screen read aloud. If you really like this option, but the 2-finger swipe is just too much of a hassle, you can toggle on Show Controller and just click play. You can minimize it and keep it available to you whenever you need it. Even on the lock screen, you'll see it, and you can just hold your finger on it and move it around to a location that suits you. It's ideal for multitasking or just letting your eyes rest. This next tip just shows the power of voice control for hands-free flexibility. Go to Settings, Accessibility, scroll down to the Physical and Motor section, and you'll find Voice Control. Toggle it on. With this setting on, you can command your phone to do numerous things, such as swipe from top, swipe from bottom, swipe from left, just with verbal commands. That's hands-free for sure. Again, you can turn this option on or off easily by setting it up in Control Center. Now, this next feature will help with dimly lit restaurants and fine print menus. Or perhaps you're trying to read that tiny text on a medicine bottle in a dimly lit room. This magnifier with flashlight option instantly addresses that problem. You will be able to open this one with a triple click using this accessibility shortcut. In Accessibility, scroll down to the General section at the bottom and select Accessibility Shortcut. From here, you can select any number of options that you would like to see in a triple-click menu. Let me show you by selecting several of these. A favorite is Magnifier, but we will also choose Live Captions that we talked about earlier, also Speak Screen, and Voice Control that we just discussed. Now just triple-click the side button from a lock screen or from an open screen, and you will see the new Accessibility Shortcut menu pop up. Now you can choose what you want to do. Let's choose Magnifier, and with Magnifier open, click on the Settings gear wheel, click Add Flashlight, then click the yellow arrow at the top right. With Magnifier open, you'll see that you have a slider for flashlight to choose the brightness. If you don't see the slider, hold down on the flashlight to dial down that light. I have a friend who loves this next setting. You're in a meeting, you put your phone face down in silent mode, and the LED starts flashing, letting you know that the phone is ringing. In Settings, Accessibility, scroll down to Audio Visual and scroll to the bottom to LED Flash for Alerts. Toggle that on, and also enable flash in silent mode so that it flashes when your phone is on silent. Also, flash while unlocked means it will flash even when the phone is unlocked. This is a great option for being able to visually see your phone ringing when you're in a loud environment. Listening to your favorite song, now you can actually feel the vocal haptics. It's a next level experience. You don't have to be hearing impaired to enjoy this deeper music immersion. This one's really cool. Set this up in Accessibility, scroll down to the Hearing section and you'll see Music Haptics at the bottom of that section. Toggle on Music Haptics, choose Full Mix or Vocals Only, which is a new option in iOS 26. Choose the intensity. I prefer strong, but you go with what you like. You can add this to the Control Center as well, which allows you to easily turn it on or off. Now you can play your favorite song and feel the haptics sync to vocals or to the full mix of music. I don't use this all the time, but it is fun to experience. Did you know that you could control your iPhone with just your eye movement or now with just your head movement? There are some seriously futuristic things that you can do now. In Settings, Accessibility, scroll to the Physical and Motor section and you'll see eye tracking and head tracking. Let's look first at eye tracking. When we toggle this on, it gives us a screen to follow the dots, to train it so that we can control the screen with just our eyes. Once you complete the training, you won't even have to move your head to move the cursor. Just move your eyes. It's quite fascinating. For head tracking, which is new in iOS 26, you have a number of options. You can make selections based on raising of eyebrows, open mouth, smile, eye blink, etc. Quite the myriad of things. For example, we're selecting open mouth to turn on flashlight, so now when I open my mouth, the flashlight comes on. That is amazing, isn't it? This technology is truly designed for those with disabilities, but it is fascinating to see how this technology works. Futuristic for sure. Did you find any of these tips helpful? If so, drop a comment below and let me know. Did you see something that would help someone else? Then click share and send it to a friend. I'm grateful to all my subscribers. You're incredibly encouraging. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's free to do. Just click that subscribe button. This is Mike with Easy and Simple. I look forward to reading all of your comments, and I'll see you next time.